Well, why I'm still here and why I'm like love Renovate is I do love the personalization aspect, and also the community. It's just very supportive. And I think that's great. You provide challenges that are like individual. I think you notice what's happening with people, and you know what I mean. It's just like it's a small group setting. I couldn't actually ask for anything better, given what we're dealing with. Sort of being able to do, I haven't done it yet, but like small in group, sessions, and then also having the ability to do it at home, but also it being, very personalized.
Mhm.
So I love that. And I think everyone's just so nice and supportive and, just kind of like willing to continue doing it.
One of them being just the format in itself, the fact that it's not like those big corporate companies. I've been to those, and they're very intimidating, and they're very much like, I don't feel like I'm doing things properly there. So the fact that I can go to a small class where you genuinely know the names of the people that you're working out with, and we each motivate each other to kind of like keep going, and then you're there and you're motivating us to keep going. And then there's also like the aspect of the format, you tell us like if we're doing it right. It's not a one-on-one session. It's not like we're doing personal coaching, but it feels that way because of the size of the class. And that's the part that I love, that fact that it's just like small, it's not intimidating, everyone's there to work out and motivate each other. It's not like a contest. It's not, who's doing it better. It's like, no, let's get to our goal. Let's do what we have to do. And I love that.
I really like that, and I like that the classes are different every day, and every week you change the program. Every month it's different warm up. Because I plateau really easily, and so I think that's why I like coming to Renovate, and also why I stay, because it's never the same thing over again. And I have gotten a lot stronger since going to Renovate. I mean, there's still a lot of improvement I need to do with my upper body strength, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Your guidance has helped me a lot. My form, I never knew about proper form. I always just thought, I was like, okay, well, I always knew like the proper way to lift things, but never with working out. Like there's like certain forms for different workouts. I didn't know any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned a lot.
So I love the classes, Heather, and I hope that you'll continue to do online classes. And that's one of the things I want to talk about is I want to become a member again. I like them. There's a feeling of connection. Maybe it's not 100% as good as being in front of you, but for me, it's a viable option,
right.
Not being with you.
Obviously, the more personalized approach, which is what I've always liked about it, in terms of, and that's kind of what I miss too, being at the gym, people, it's a chit-chatting, it feels like a family. That's the nice thing about it, compared to being in big box gyms where nobody knows anybody or whatever. So that's the nice thing. I think it's a good motivation when you see, people that and they're working hard and they're achieving goals, and you want to also work hard to achieve what they've done. And so I think that's what makes it the size of it, the small. I know you want to grow. I understand that. But I think that's what makes yours special, the fact that it is smaller rather than bigger.
I think it just, you guys are out, you like work with my schedule, which is pretty great. My schedule is very hectic, so it kind of just meshes in there. I mean, not in the last 3 weeks, but like before, and continuing on. And the running part, I really like to run, and so you like help me like get to where like I want to be as far as like my running goals, which is nice. So the working out, running coach, kind of just that intersectionality is awesome. And you have some like nice supplements too. Yeah, and you're really knowledgeable, which is you keep it real. So I appreciate that.
My only short-term goal that I had was fitting into my bridesmaid dress, but I got that done, so that was good. I'm learning a lot, and that's what I tell people. I'm like, she corrects my form, and then I feel it, and I know that I'm doing it right then. I finally learned how it is to do a real push-up, because I did it like once, and I'm like, I don't think I'm doing this right. So that's another thing, is also learning the forms for me, because I've never had anyone looking how I do anything, especially because I've never worked out, so that was the thing. So that's one of the things I'm trying to be really conscious about, my positioning in form and everything, because I'm not sure what I'm doing. Everything else is just a positive side effect with what that comes, because now I actually have, like I said, arm strength, and I can do sort of a push-up, not like a full-on push-up, but I'm getting.
I mean, I feel better. I feel healthy, like I feel stronger. The reason I brought my family is because I want them to also benefit from it. And we're all locked up, and it just makes sense for all of us to get into a routine. So it's like it's become part of something we do together, in the middle of the week. Boys love it, and I've noticed a big improvement in their hapkido, just in their posture and the way their stability, their core. You can really see a difference in the way they're kicking and the way they're standing and holding themselves.
Well, so far I've been liking it because I'm at home. I don't have to rush anywhere to be. And I like the Zooms. It got me a while to get used to them, but I've liked them so far. I like that you also are able to see how we do, and you correct us. And I mean, it's probably a little harder for you too to see everybody, but you're always trying to make sure that you get everybody.
It's convenient. It's super convenient, and it moves me enough. It gives me enough pain that it's not too much, but I also feel the pain, so I know it's working. The convenience beats everything for me. But that's just because of our crazy life, way it is. Because we don't have help.
Okay, well, what I like most of all is the adaptability. Now that COVID's happening, we have online Zoom meetings, which really helps us not only still be able to have the ability to work out during this, what's happening. Well, one reason why I joined Renov8 in the first place too was before I had a gym membership, and it was I would say more expensive because and plus I had to make the time to go out there, make sure nobody's using the machine or stuff that I needed to use. I felt like with you, it was much easier for us to everybody have the same experience. Because I believed I joined too because this is back when I was working as a scare actor, so I needed something to help me stay in shape. Yeah. For the long hours and the physicality of the job. So that's why Carolyn is the one who recommended it to me. So that's why I did it.
I mean, honestly, this remote thing is great for me personally because of the distance. So this is the only way I see that I'll be able to consistently work out 5 days a week. Right. Because, for me, it's the travel time too, because even without traffic, it still takes me about half hour to get there. So, I mean, I can't spend an hour traveling just to work out for an hour. Yeah. So now that I'm here, this is just way more efficient for me, so I think this is probably going to stay for me.
I like the accountability of it because I will not do things on my own. I know who I am as a person. I don't know. I like the classes. I like the format of the classes. I think the energy of the classes is good. I like that you've been very accommodating for online and in-person stuff.
Well, I mean, obviously I like it because I'm still here. I think primarily I just like the individualized attention. Like even in the bigger groups, it's never so big that you feel like you're getting lost. And it's still even customized to everyone's kind of individual level, whatever that might be. And obviously the customized workouts are great because you can basically order whatever you want as far as what you want to work on.
You know, I've never worked out in the studio, but I just think how you adapted to what's going on with COVID is really incredible. Like people are like, really, does that work? I'm like, it works great. And the way you're just able, you still pay attention. I still feel like I'm getting personal attention, even if you've got other people on Zoom, and then you've got people outside the studio. It's like, you know what's going on with me. And so I think that would be the thing about Renov8 and you, like you are Renov8. I mean, you and I guess the clients, right?
I'm enjoying my workouts. I never thought I would. I never enjoyed the gym. I never enjoyed working out unless I was dancing, doing Hapkido, something that interests me. I look forward to your classes. I have to say I'm much happier now working out. I never thought I would enjoy it. So thank you.